Hello. So today with Shad with O.B.STONZ knives, we're going to be making a stump anvil stand, and we're going to be mounting it with angle iron and using, we're cutting pieces of wood to cup into this arch. And so we have that on each side and angle iron lagged down with 6-inch lags on each side. And that's what's holding this whole thing together. Stay tuned and I'll show you how I did it. Alright, so when I first started blacksmithing, I had an anvil in a shed from when my parents got married. It was actually a wedding present. So the first thing I did when I built my first forge, I strapped it to a small stump like this, only my stump was round. It was really crooked and I tried to straighten it with a chainsaw, and that didn't work. And then when I got to where I could weld, I made a metal stand, and I like it, but it doesn't work well on concrete, which is where I'm forging. It dings the ground and digs in and bounces around. And so I figure I'll go back to wood, and my parents picked up this from a lumber yard. It's just scrap. I think they got it for free, but just go check around. And it's not even, it's pretty close to level, it's pretty good. But it does have some rough edges, and today we're going to clean it up and make an anvil stand. And I'll just show you how to square it, how to make legs on it, and just how to make an anvil stand. So we'll be right back with the... First, let's give credit where credit is due. Chandler, another YouTuber, I'll put him down in the subscription, came up with the idea for the three-legged stump idea, and so I changed it a little, but it's pretty similar to what he did. But what you're basically doing is you're cutting out everything else here with the chainsaw and just leaving 3 legs, 3 nubs. And so what I'm gonna do here is, so I laid it out, I'm gonna have it from roughly here, over. This is a leg, and then I'm gonna go from here to here and over. That's a leg. And then I'm going from here to here and down, and that's a leg. And then these corners are going to be rounded off. And it's going to leave this, and then this, and this are all scrap. And then you got your 3 legs, and that's a more stable design. It's kind of like when I made my metal one, I did 3 legs too, and it is more stable. And I think it'll also help it be more level, because then I can change the length of one leg to change the overall angle of the whole thing. And I think that'll really help out. So I'll be back with a speed clip of me cutting it. So I've went down about 1/2 inch to 1 inch depending on the spot, and this is the general shape that I want. And now I'm just going to refine it, and I'm going to sink this down lower. I think I'm going to make it like 3/4 of an inch even. That's what I'm aiming for. And then I'm going to level off the tops with the sander and make this all level. And then I'm going to flip over, and then the top I'm going to cut level or plain level or something until it's pretty well level. And then I think I'm going to chisel in the shape of my anvil base, sink it in, then bolt it down and chain it down. And then my grand goal is to get my anvil and stand up to like 130 pounds, just so I have more hitting power. Because another reason I'm switching to wood is because the metal's lighter, like the metal stand's lighter, and the more weight below your anvil, the more hitting power you have and the more pressure you put on it and the faster you work. and that's another reason I'm doing this. But yeah, I'll be back during. Okay, so I'm back, and it's been about a month, or no, not a month, but a week or two, and I've just been thinking about how to square the top of this, because I tried going out of the chainsaw. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it did not work out very well. So what I did, I've got a table saw. I got this last week. I traded it for some work, and then so I extended the blade all the way out, and it's gonna cut like right there, and then I'm gonna just flip it each time and just cut it square, and then I'll just have like a 2-inch chunk left in the middle. Then I'll take a handsaw and finish that, and those lines should all be at 90 degrees, and they'll all give me a guide on what to follow, and then so everything should be square. At least that's the hopes anyway. I'm not sure how square the sides of this block are. They're not perfect, but as long as I'm in a ballpark, I'll be pretty happy. Anyhow, so I'll be right back with the sawing. Okay, so I'm back, and after that cutting scene, it's probably been like another minute. It took less time to saw out the middle than it did to do the 4 sides. Now, it's like an 1/8 of an inch edge right here. Everything else is flush. Everything else is flush. And that doesn't matter because the anvil has a curve in it, so the 2 feet will go here and the 2 feet will go here, and it'll entirely ignore that. This is pretty close to 90 degrees, 90 degrees as that anvil stand needs to be anyways. So I'll be back, and we will be, I don't know, just finishing up, I guess. Alright, so I just wanted to show you a quick mock-up of how I'm going to strap this thing down. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces to fit right in this hole here, and then I'm going to put this and this here. These are just pieces of angle iron. I'm going to put them there with a 1/2 inch hole and lag them in with these 5.5 inch lags. So that should work pretty well. And then, I don't know, it'll be removable, but altogether it'll probably be, this is a 75-pound anvil and a 60-pound stump. So it will be 145? No. Yeah, 145 I think. Maybe 135, I think. I'm not sure. Anyhow, so pretty heavy, sturdy. Already it's pretty good. It's just got a little bit of wobble, but we'll get rid of that when we lag it. So I'll be back with that. Alright, so in conclusion, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's extremely sturdy. No rock. Very, very solid. I'm very happy with it. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Yeah, have a great day. Thanks.